No one had global pandemic on their bingo card for 2020. And while the worst may be behind us, the ripples from the sudden challenges we were forced to confront have had far-reaching effects on our personal and professional lives, some of which persist to this day. With the benefit of hindsight and our eyes on the future, how can we make sure our comeback is stronger than ever?
After COVID, none of us are going to be the same anymore. I think the reason we won't be the same is because when COVID came in, it did more than upset the supply chain. It affected the health of the individuals who work in the supply chain. So I think the big disruption you're seeing right now is supply chains being reestablished. People are trying to pivot towards new economies of how they're going to do business, both remotely and locally. And I think that the go-forward message is how does that brand react to the upcoming economy with our youth?
So during the pandemic, we were essential. We could not shut down, nor did we want to, because we understood our role in the community and for all the customers that we serve. We provide life safety services in addition to protecting people's values and assets. And right away, in a sense of emergency of society, when people panic, what happens? Fear, unpredictability, crime skyrockets, and we saw that.
Well, the challenges at the very early stage in this were we didn't know what we didn't know. So one of my former mentors called us unconsciously incompetent. During the first week, it was really trying to swim upstream, so to speak, and look for what we could organize, play around, and get us through the next week. And then after the first week, the next month. In the early days of the pandemic, everybody jumped in to get things done and care for patients, one at a time, regardless of what was going on. Over time, as things changed, from the staff standpoint, from the leadership standpoint, our focus was working with our caregivers to show them support.
Creating a work-life balance in 2022 and beyond is essential. The way things are becoming obsolete every day. And in order to engage new talent, you have to make sure that you have the balance of life and work. I'm absolutely confident that it's going to happen because what we went through was a shakeout. So those who are left are the resilient ones. And the resilient ones are the leaders that we need. So the leaders right now, they're rising up, they're moving forward, and then those who are walking behind them are going to follow. So the way that we have the opportunity to accomplish that is by us looking in the mirror. We're the ones that are going to be a part of that change. We have to be the start, the momentum of that change. So absolutely, there's positive opportunity for us to continue to go forward.
Tel-Tec was founded in March of 1982. I founded it on the principle of how do I keep people safe? And what we provide are products and services, i.e. touchpads, control panels, cameras. Tel-Tec is a company that basically supports retail, agriculture, healthcare, oil company, energy industries. And what we do is we go in and we then listen to their stories of where they have risk, where they have challenges, where they have safety issues, and we bring integrated technology into that to solve that problem so that they can get back even and make a return on investment with their people as well as their product.
It is definitely important to have technology that is up to date and current with what's going on in the world. But we've often found that technology is often just a tool and a conduit to actually reach your customer base. They really want to just feel comfortable with who's actually monitoring that equipment and also making sure that that equipment is actually done what it's supposed to do.
We need to be able to know that whoever crosses that threshold, whoever approaches a school campus, has students' best interests in their hearts. And so security is a big part of that. There's a lot that goes into making sure that a school is secure.
But it's the opportunity, I think, in terms of the business that's very, very well placed in the community. And I think that's another part of the partnership because it's a really, really important partnership.
The leadership, the administrative staff, such as myself, were focused on what can we do to make sure our staff were safe and secure. So working with Tel-Tec was extremely important because we're able to reduce significantly the number of entry points into the facility. Second, make sure that we offer those secure ways for our staff to come in. We want to give our patients safe care. And working with Tel-Tec, we want to make sure that our staff felt safe as well.
What I think we've all experienced is that brands come and go. And I think what is the real call forward message is reinvesting in our youth, because that's going to be the mainstay of to be highly competitive and to really transition to the new economy of what's coming. So after COVID, none of us are going to be the same. A legacy growing beyond security continues to allow Tel-Tec to invest our time and resources into our Leaders in Life Youth Conference, now entering into its 22nd year. Why is this so important? Getting the right message to our youth at the right time opens possibilities to overcome barriers and allow us to plug into their talents, ideas about what works and doesn't work. This will ensure our continued growth and success. Most corporations don't do what we do because we care, because we want people safe.
A legacy growing beyond security.